A United Nations Secretary-General selection was held in October 2016 to choose the ninth Secretary-General of the United Nations to succeed Ban Ki-moon from the 1st of January 2017. 6 straw polls were held in the Security Council from the 21st of July 2016 to the 5th of October 2016. Antonio Guterres of Portugal led the polling in every round, finishing the last round with 13 encouraged votes, 0 discouraged votes, and 2 abstentions. On the 6th of October 2016, the Security Council unanimously recommended Guterres to the General Assembly, which formally selected him by acclamation on the 13th of October 2016. The 2016 selection was much more open than previous elections, with public nominations being sought and candidates participating in televised debates. Women and Eastern Europeans were favored, as no woman had ever served as Secretary-General, and the Eastern European group was the only one of the UN regional groups never to have held the office. However, the two campaigns offset each other. Background. Article 97 of the United Nations Charter states, the Secretary-General shall be appointed by the General Assembly upon the recommendation of the Security Council. As a result, the selection is subject to the veto of any of the 5 permanent members of the Security Council. Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon would be completing his second term on the 31st of December 2016, after which he would step down due to the informal 2-term limit. Under the principle of regional rotation, candidates from Asia were ineligible to succeed Ban. The Eastern European group was favored in the 2016 selection, as it was the only one of the United Nations regional groups never to have held the office of Secretary-General. Although different regions have held the office, no woman has ever been selected as Secretary-General. Reform. Historically, the process of selecting a Secretary-General has been so secretive that it has been compared to a papal conclave. There has been criticism of the opacity of the process. Writing in Singapore's Straits Times, Simon Chesterman has argued that, for an organization as important as the United Nations, having its leader chosen by the lowest common denominator of what the P5 finds acceptable is not good enough. NGOs such as the One for 7 Billion campaign and the Elders also favored a more transparent process. The Security Council and General Assembly took steps to make the selection process more transparent and open in 2016. General Assembly President Mogens Lykketoft and Security Council President Samantha Power sent out a joint letter soliciting candidates from member countries. When the Security Council met to conduct its first straw poll, it voted in private, as it had done in all selections since 1981. The President of the General Assembly was officially informed that a straw poll had been taken, but the results of the poll were not disclosed. Lykketoft realized that the outcome of this and future informal straw polls will not be communicated, and complained that it does not live up to the expectations of the membership and the new standard of openness and transparency. All further straw polls were also taken in private. Candidates. At the time of the final straw poll on the 5th of October 2016, there were 10 candidates for the post. Portugal's former Prime Minister and former United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees Antonio Guterres led in all 6 straw polls. Deputy Speaker of the Croatian Parliament Vesna Pusic withdrew on the 4th of August after the first straw poll, in which she came in last position with 11 discouraged votes, followed by the withdrawal of Montenegro's Foreign Affairs Minister Igor Luk on the 24th of August and the withdrawal of Cristiana Figueres on the 12th of September. Kristalina Georgieva entered the race on the 28th of September. Although the Prime Minister of Bulgaria nominated Kristalina Georgieva as its new sole candidate for the Secretary-General's position, The decision to withdraw from the race can only be done by the candidates. Therefore, Irina Bokova decided to continue in the race, leaving Bulgaria with 2 candidates. Official candidates. Withdrawn candidates. Candidates who failed to be nominated. In July 2016, it was revealed that former Labour Prime Minister of Australia Kevin Rudd asked the Government of Australia, then a government of the Liberal National Coalition, to nominate him for Secretary-General in April 2016. Security Council straw polls. The Security Council held a series of 6 straw polls in the consultation room. Security Council members were asked to indicate whether they encouraged, discouraged, or had no opinion regarding the candidates. During the 6th straw poll, the 5 permanent members voted on red-colored ballots to reveal whether any of them intended to veto a candidate, while the rotating members voted on white ballots. Since Antonio Guterres was the only candidate who received the necessary 9 encouraged votes, and had no discouraged votes from permanent members, Guterres was declared by the Security Council as the clear favorite. Official nomination and appointment. On the 6th of October 2016, the Security Council voted by acclamation to recommend Antonio Guterres in Security Council.